All right, back for another update. This is week 6, about to go into week 7, and making some key decisions after putting some ads out and also continuing to just assess movement and engagement in social media. So I did not see any type of like improvement or additional followers or anything over the past week or so. So it was a reminder that I really need to approach this as marketing as a function of the business and not just focusing on specific social media tools. Also, I think that there is a lot more work that needs to be done in clarifying the value of someone having a project manager as a small business owner is not something that most people have the resources to usually have. So why do it? Clarifying the difference between one thing that's popular right now. What's the difference between having a virtual assistant and a project manager? One's general and just based on present operations and getting tasks off the plate of some management, and then another is specifically specialized to have some type of goal accomplished, outcome deliverable from a project that's supposed to bring business value or bring value to the product or services or experience of the customers of that organization. So there are a lot of things that need to be communicated better. And because it's not something that is normally available to small business owners, I recognize this is really a big hill that I am going up. So how am I adjusting and realizing that I am at snail pace, really no movement? I did schedule all my posts for a thread specifically to the end of November, or pretty much to the end of November. So that is on auto right now. I am about to just slightly readjust some images on Instagram just so that there'll be a presence. But I really want to spend more of my time in being clear about the marketing story. I will be doing a lot more intentional face-to-face conversations with people, intentional networking, intentional more relational tasks when it comes to marketing. And in doing so, really, once again, focusing my attention on the fact that I need to be telling a story to people in a relational way in the midst of all the chaos that we see and information that we're getting on a day-to-day basis. How can the message and the story cut through all of that? And I do believe that there will be a point where I need to hire someone to do social media, at least just to manage I really see to manage just the presence of it. But this is something that I really believe would be transformational in the way that small business owners are operating across the country. So it's not something that I really want to market as a quick, viral, fast, salesy type thing. This is really something that is going to not only latch on to just the functional aspect of a small business owner's just lifestyle as a business owner, but also just take roots in just industry in general. So thinking long-term growth, long-term investment, and really trying to make sure that I'm seeing this as the story that's being told about impact to business owners across the country, and not just in a moment trying to like have a money grab or let me just make this many sales and then I'm done with it. No, change is happening. Improvements are happening in the lives of small business owners, and so I have to see it that way. So this is a task, this is a challenge, but being more relational in my approach, seeing this not as, I'm using social media, it's not really working for me right now. okay, what other avenues of communication can you use to tell a story? And am I doing that well enough? So, yes, people will need to be brought on. I really believe I'm going to have to start looking to see how I can start getting more people involved, but also simplifying, clarifying, simplifying. Is the message clear to small business owners? Why do you need this? Why? I would say if I had to end this video and I was talking to a small business owner right now, say, you have so much on your plate right now. And even though you're thinking about getting a virtual assistant, unless you know a specific task for them to do, they're not going to bring you the results that a project manager is going to bring who wants to specifically hone in on something that's going to make your business run better or make your customers happier. You can have someone assisting you, but where are you going? What are the details of that? You know? So I think that's what I would say to a small business owner right now. Yeah, you can get tasks out your plate, but what's the direction? You know? And how can we maximize the money that you're spending to go in that direction? So yeah, I'm finished for today. And I put a little, whatever at the end of this. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a lot of stuff to do. All is well, though. This is part of the process. And I just feel like I'm grateful that I am going through the steps, each of the steps. We're in the launch phase. This is part of it. And you know what? One thing I'm going to add to this, for the sake of this video and documentation, is just sharing my emotions, because this has been I'm on here, this is what I need to do, blah, 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 plan. There are moments in this process that I'm like, what did I get myself into? Why am I doing this? Am I wasting my money? I'm spending my money on a monthly basis for operational expenses. Is it worth it? And I would say yes, absolutely. I have gotten experience with other people's resources, and I believe in this enough and how much value and impact it can make positively on small business owners across the country, that it is worth the investment of my personal money right now to make sure that people can get the support that they need. There's people who have great ideas, who have great innovations and products and just skill sets that can make all of our lives better. But because they are alone and because they, need a twinge more, expertise in an area, or a twinge more expertise in business, or whatever it is, that they can't help other people the way they want to, and service a need for other people in their communities or across the country because they just need some additional support, and they need someone who can laser focus in on what they need to do. So it's unfortunate that a lot of people are struggling, or just that's just kind of the nature of it. But I know that this is going to help people. So it's worth it. The money that I'm investing right now, it's worth it.